got to do, and then whenever you get up and you realize, hey, if it's yours to carry, keep carrying it. Because the same way, Jesus didn't want to do that, but he said, you know what? Not my will, but yours. And I promise, Jesus rose him on the third day once he surrendered to his will. Yes, he still went through the trouble. Do you understand that? But the promise of resurrection came. And that's what made him able to endure the cross. Do you know that? You can endure anything. And sometimes God says, you know what? Even though you've been asking him, you can keep asking him, hey, get rid of this for me, God. One more thing. There was a kid, and I may have told you all this before, but there was a little Boy Scout, and he was walking through the forest. And he looked up on this tree, and he saw this little cocoon. And inside that cocoon, there had been a caterpillar. You know what I'm talking about? And that caterpillar, he had been working until he turned into a butterfly. And that caterpillar was just fighting, or that butterfly was just fighting, and that cocoon had been split almost to the very bottom. Almost to the very bottom. And so that Boy Scout pulled his little penknife out of his pocket, and he reached up there and he thought, I'm going to help this guy. So he reached up there and he cut just that little bit that was left in that cocoon, and that butterfly got out. As soon as he got out, he just fell to the ground and died. And the reason being is because the struggle for that butterfly to get out of that cocoon was what gave it the strength to fly. And we want for someone to come in, or we want for God just to take that away from us and make it easier. But it's part of that struggle that makes you strong enough to do the things that God has in store for you to do. Right? That's right. So, when we're down, when we're hurting, take an example of Jesus. Don't try to say it ain't there. Accept it. Take it to God. Ask him for mercy and ask him for the grace to go on. Amen? Amen. Amen. Thank you all.